leaves are on the ground. Fall has come. Blue skies turning gray, like my love.
Well, I think one of my first memories was when I was really young. I heard Queen for the first time, and I was probably 6, and that was a pivotal moment. It was a big moment for me. And my first memory of the guitar actually was my father. He passed away when I was real young, but he'd left behind this acoustic guitar that he bought, and I remember it always was sitting around the house, and I was very intrigued by it, and it intimidated me. I didn't know, it looked real hard to play, so I didn't play it. But then I heard Eruption by Eddie Van Halen, and I was like, that is what I want to do. So I at that point forward, stopped being afraid of the guitar and spent a lot of time with it. So singing was something that I really started to do when I was writing songs. When I started to write, I live in a town that's not real big, and there weren't a lot of singers to choose from, so I just had to learn to do it myself. And I was pretty shy, so it was kind of hard initially, to try to stand there and sing in front of a crowd of people. But it's something I've learned to kind of overcome, and I do it, and I love it now. So it's interesting you should ask that question. I believe that it can, but personally it heals. I can't live without it. It has an extremely powerful effect on me, and I think that it does with a lot of people. And I was actually talking with our sound engineer the other night. We were up late, and we were talking about everything that happened in the 60s, late 60s, and all the change in the U.S. in particular, and how he believed that ultimately the music of that era is really what helped change our culture, and for the better. I think that the whole, give peace a chance, whatever, all the things that were being, these mantras that were being repeated through melody and through music, had a profound effect on our society. So I think that music is a very, very powerful force, and can be used for good things as well as bad. Influences for me, Queen, definitely an influence. Zeppelin, huge influence. As a singer, Stevie Wonder and Marvin Gaye, Jeff Buckley, and a guy named Chris Whitley, who's passed away a few years ago, who's a really big influence on me. As far as new bands or contemporary bands, there's so many. I love Mastodon. I think that those guys are amazing. I always draw a blank when this question, because there are so many, and it's always so embarrassing. I'm sure something will come to mind here. Because I buy records all the time. What was the last record I bought? Actually, one of the last records I bought was the last Lady Gaga record. Yes, I bought the last Lady Gaga record. There's some good stuff there. New Foo Fighters record's great. Yeah, we could go on forever, and I would bore you to death. 20 years ago, you would make a record, and then you would tour to promote that record, because ultimately, hopefully, the record sales were what were going to be the big source of your income. Now that doesn't work. You make records now to promote your tour, and you make your bread and butter by touring and taking it to the people, which is I don't have any problems with that. It's I love to play, I love to perform, and the internet, though it has made it so that a lot of people steal their music now, which is a drag. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I just went to a restaurant and had paella, I paid for it. I didn't just eat it and leave, but that's, you know, that's the thing. I mean, we work really hard making records, and then when people just take them, it's kind of a drag. But one can argue that it helps people discover your music, and then they come to the shows. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Yeah.
And we'll give you strength when you're not strong. Oh, watch over you when I've gone away. Snow is on the ground. Winter's come. You long to hear my voice, but I'm long gone. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Las diferencias de opinión deben ser toleradas.